the tail of the tape, 49ers Seahawks. Here we go. We got two teams fighting for everything. The 49ers are 12-3. Seattle's 11-4. So if Seattle wins, they will have the seed over. They will win the division. And the last time they played, they won. It was an overtime game, and the Seahawks won it 27-24 after a missed kick from the 49ers backup kicker. I don't even remember the dude's name. Do you know who it is?
It was McLaughlin, I think.
It is McLaughlin. Yeah. There you go. So Gold couldn't play, and then this guy made a kick, then he missed the kick really bad. We went to the tunnel. That's how bad it is. It actually went
I remember that.
Into the tunnel. We're not exaggerating this. The ball flew into the tunnel. And now this game has so many storylines. We got Marshawn Lynch picked up off the street.
Beast mode back.
Last week he was having tequila, Patron shots. I heard he mixes Patron and Hennessy and makes some weird drink out of it.
And God.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. He was doing this at the Raiders' last home game because it was their last game in Oakland or whatever, and now he's back in pads playing for the Seahawks again where he belongs, I guess. So he's going to, and this contract is so weird. I think he gets $65,000 for playing Week 17.
Yeah.
And then if he gets into the playoffs, and he gets a playoff share apparently, depending how well they do. So he could still get $100,000 plus for playing 2 games.
That's crazy.
So he just has to show up for 2 weeks, not even at this point potentially. Although I guess it could be more.
And get a nice fat paycheck.
And now you're going to have this raucous crowd in Seattle.
The 12th man back, baby.
It's going to be a hostile environment. 49ers have been killing it all season, though. You look at Jimmy G. He's really been progressing very well over the last few weeks. Let's go through Jimmy G's numbers. We got to give a good breakdown here. So, Jimmy G, 27 touchdowns, 13 picks, very respectable. He's lost 5 fumbles. His rating's over 100. He's approaching 4,000 yards. He might actually hit 4,000 this game. Completing almost 70% of his passes. I think Jimmy G's, I would give him a solid B plus on the season so far. That's a rate what he's done. In the beginning of the year, they were relying on the run game, the defense. They just didn't want him to mess it up. Now you see him actually going out there and being the reason they win games. And you look at this rushing attack. Mozart, 715 yards. Burrito, 607 yards. Coleman, 533 yards. It doesn't matter who you put in. They just keep it rolling.
Yeah, it's both. You know what? The 49ers really surprised people, especially on defense. Jimmy G.
20 rushing touchdowns.
Yep. Jimmy G has been great. The rushing attack has been there. Getting Emmanuel Sanders has been a huge plus. George Kittle has been so consistent. Deebo Samuel has been very, very good.
He has been.
Even that guy Bourne has been very well. But this defense of the 49ers is ferocious. Nick Bosa has been a complete X factor. Armstead, who else? D Ford when he's in there. Buckner, yep. And then your secondary, you got Tart, you got Richard Sherman,
Another big thing.
And the linebacking core, they lost Quan Alexander for the year, and this guy Fred Warner has been playing lights out in his replacement.
I forgot about Quan Alexander. That's how crazy their defense is. I literally forgot they had it.
They built a core to be good for a long time, and this is just the start. The 49ers are here to stay. This is a huge game. And now for my opinion, going to Seattle, you get Marshawn Lynch back. That's a huge get. Last week the Seahawks looked like garbage against the Cardinals.
Yeah,
they're going to be ready to play this game. I expect Tyler Lockett to finally get it going. I expect to see Russell Wilson to just light it up. But it's going to be back and forth. This is going to be a high-scoring game, in my opinion. You ready for this? But the 49ers are just too good, and they're built for this. They are ready to go. I'm going with this. I'm going with the 49ers to win this game. I think Jimmy G is going to do very, very well. Here's the thing, though. But when the going gets tough, you saw Jimmy Garoppolo crumble in overtime last game they played. Not going to happen this time. I think he's going to be ready to go. He's got a warrior-like mentality. He was taught from the best. We all know who that is. The GOAT. So here's the thing. Win, and you are the first seed. He's got that on his mind. He knows what being a first seed is all about, being a backup on the Patriots. He knows this. He wants that. He wants another ring. He has 2 rings as a backup. He wants a third.
I think he wants to be a driver.
Yeah, he wants to be a driver. Here we go. I'm going to go with this. I'm going 38-35. And this time, Robbie Gould gets a game winner at the end of the game.
Okay, you gave a great synopsis on it, and I agree with mostly everything. I just want to break down a few more things. 49ers second in total offense with 30 points a game. Seahawks are around 9th with 25.5. And rushing attack, obviously, the 49ers are second with 145 yards. Holy shit. Baltimore has over 200 yards rushing. That's 60 more yards than the 49ers.
Damn.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Seahawks are third in running the football, but there's no Chris Carson, which is why we now see Marshawn Lynch in there. And there's no Procise anymore. And now they got Turbin, Lynch, and they still got Penny. And they're third with 138 yards, the Seahawks, right behind the 49ers. So running the ball is going to be critical here. Let's take a look at the passing situation. Why is this not going? Come on. Okay, well, I would like to look at the passing situation, but my phone doesn't want to cooperate. But I know that the 49ers, wow, these teams are mirrors. It's crazy. The 49ers average 234 yards in the air. The Seahawks average 237. Wow, so that's interesting in itself. Why is that? Okay, I guess this page is just frozen now. It's awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to say I think the 49ers will get the dub. I think like 31-28. I see it. It's going to be a nail-biting game. I feel like, and you know what? I'm going to go for overtime again. I think you're going to see another overtime.
Ooh, okay. We would love that.
Yeah, it would really be something. Before we wrap it up, I'm just trying to get this defensive stats real quick. So, anything else? What are you mainly looking for when you're watching this game? Like, what are your takeaways, keys?
I want to see. All right, here's what I want to see. I want to see how the 49ers offensive line takes away Jadeveon Clowney. Last game they played, Jadeveon ate them alive.
Oh, yeah, that big fumble and score and everything.
So he did. So Jadeveon Clowney, that's a big plus. He didn't play last week, so he's going to play this week. This is for everything. So here's another thing. I want to see how Seattle game plans to get the ball out quickly against the 49ers, because that pass rush, they don't need to blitz. They'll get there with the four-man rush.
That's the thing about the 49ers.
That's the problem. It's sort of similar on both sides of the ball. Both teams, like both offenses, are going to have to get the ball out quickly because both pass rushes are very, very good. I think the 49ers is much better than the Seahawks, but I think the Seahawks is very underrated. But another game plan I want to see how what Kyle Shanahan has in store for this game. I think Kyle Shanahan, we all talk about he was the the Falcons offensive coordinator in the Super Bowl. He really made a big mistake. We all know about that with the play calling. Yeah. I think he learned his lesson this time, and he's going to keep the foot on the gas pedal. I expect, to be a heavy dose of a balanced game. I don't expect them to run the ball every play. I expect them to be extremely balanced, get them off base, really get them on their tippy toes. And I especially, in regards to the Seahawks, I want to see how they're going to challenge this second-ranked defense of the 49ers.
Okay, yeah, the 49ers have given up 19.3 points per game. So in points per game, the 49ers rank 8th. Or 9th, actually.
Is New England still first?
Yeah, you guys are first.
With what?
And you guys have given up 13.2 points a game. Jesus. So the 49ers, the rank is 8th on defense. Seattle's around 24th, and they give up 24.8 points a game. And that's a big disparity. That's a problem. And that's why I think the difference ultimately boils down to just the fact that the 49ers defense is so much more elite than the Seahawks defense. And that can be the difference when the offenses are mirrors of each other. And that's how I see this one going down. The 49ers given up 111 yards on the ground. Seattle has given up 117, which does not bode well for them against that. Does not bode well for them against that power rushing attack of the 49ers. Passing yards, and then we'll be on our way, basically. The 49ers don't give up nothing in the air.
Yeah, and here's another storyline. Richard Sherman against his former team.
That's a huge thing to watch for. How about Lynch Sherman if they meet up?
That's true.
Yeah, 49ers give up the least passing yards in the NFL in less than you guys.
That's crazy.
165 passing yards a game, that's it.
That's crazy.
That's white on rice. And then the Seahawks, wow, they give up 263 yards passing a game. Not good, Seattle. They rank 32nd. They're going to be around 28th. Yeah, 32, 27, yeah, same thing. But the difference is like I said, the defensive differences, to me, it just makes an edge for the 49ers. And the 49ers are a team that can travel well. Their game translates anywhere. I'm not worried about the crowd as much. I know it'll be a big factor for Seattle hype, maybe some penalties here and there, but 49ers professional, they'll be ready to play. They know what's at stake, and this is going to be a great game. We might even try to do something for this, maybe live stream it or something. We got to try to get something going for this. We'll figure something out, and want to get everyone involved, engaged. This is going to be something. It's going to be the end of the regular season. We're now shifting to playoff mode. Before we get going, we're going to have some parting stuff quickly. I'm going to say we've been thinking about writing an article about our picks for playoffs, and we'll also share them on the show. Trying to get our website going. My bad with that. Should have happened a while ago, but I just got to work on some of the links and stuff. It's all set, paid for, all that. But, anything else you'd like to add?
I'd just like to add that this is the best time of year, playoff football. It's unfortunate that the NFL season is coming to an end, but I'm excited for the playoffs, and let's get it going. Go Pats, baby.
Let's not go Pats, but other than that, follow, like, subscribe, sponsor. GNT Sports Talk 2 on Twitter and Instagram. Apple Podcasts, GNT Sports Talk. YouTube, GNT Sports Talk as well. My personal Twitter is Julian Duarte1 if anyone wants to follow.
My personal Twitter account is btomps81.
Okay, so that's it, everyone. Thanks for a great season. I can't believe it's over. 17 weeks in the books. And the last thing we'll say is we will update picks if there's injuries, and then that'll be a fluid situation.
Yep, yes it will.
Right, so thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week of football.